Hi everyone, this is just a really fast video to show those of you who've already received your remedy kits how to test yourself and how to use them on a daily basis. First of all, a brief update. The energy frequencies are already very high, and all the things that I have been channeling about are already happening around the world and inside of us. And so I want you to consider testing yourself daily and taking these kits every morning or at a certain time of day, testing yourself and using the kits to balance. What you'll notice is that it helps you to integrate emotional charges more quickly, to release past. It actually facilitates the movement of your assemblage point and your cranial sacral system. And so if you're experiencing any disturbing feelings of digestive upset, pain, pressure, or feeling off balance, or you're feeling pain in your heart center, back or front, or the top of your head is itchy, these are the kinds of things you might be experiencing and that make the kit really timely. So first of all, you have your kits in your beautiful little college kit pack. Take them out and put all 8 of a particular set in front of you. So let's say right now I have the 8 remedies in the Pearlandra Rose Essence 2 kit in front of me. The easiest and ideal way is just to intuitively look at the essences in front of you lined up. Ask your higher self, please show me the essence that's in my highest interest right now. Pick that essence, shake it a little bit, take off the top, and spray underneath your tongue. 1 spray, hold it there in your mouth for a few moments, and that's all you have to do. If you would prefer to pendle, you can take your pendulum and hold it over the lineup of the remedies and say, please show me by indicator change the remedy that's in my highest interest. So you can have your pendulum in null. My null is swinging forward and back. My indicator change is clockwise. So as I go over the remedies, say, show me by indicator change what's in my highest interest. So the indicator is changing around that one. I continue down the line, and so then I come back. This is where the indicator change was, therefore this is the one I meant to take. And it just happens to be Rose Essence 2 and a particular number. So those are 2 ways. The third way is muscle testing. So with the muscle test, you need a circuit. So if your dominant hand is your right hand, your circuit will be your left hand. Your thumb against your baby finger forms the circuit. And then you need a circuit breaker, which is your pointer finger and your thumb of your other hand. You put the circuit breaker inside the circuit, holding the circuit, consciously holding it tight. And again, you ask the same question, show me by indicator change the remedy that's in my highest interest. So it's holding strong as I'm going along. The circuit breaks on the third one. It's holding as I'm going along. Therefore, the indicator change is, again, the third remedy in the lineup of 8. So now for the other remedies that some of you have in your kits. And the most important one is the ETS, the trauma and shock remedy. And so you would hold up, and each of you have a slightly different, some of you have dropper bottles, some of you might have just the liquid in a bottle like this, some of you it might be a spray, doesn't matter. Again, for the ETS for humans, same thing, you can hold it in your hand or in your lap, and then muscle test, is it in my highest interest to take this remedy at this time? If it holds strong, it's a yes. If it opens, it's a no in this case, because you're just testing yes or no for this one remedy. Right now, I would actually indicate to each of you, or suggest to each of you, that you take the ETS for humans 1 drop every day. The other one that some of you have is called Essence of Pearlandra, also a good one to test every day. And again, if you want to line up all of the smaller 1 bottles in front of you, you can do the same thing I showed you before, which is have your pendulum and ask to be shown by indicator change. So it showing no, 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 and then a yes for me under one of the remedies, and then a no, and then a no. And so I would take the one where it's showing an indicator change. With these smaller ones, you can take anywhere from 1 to 3 drops. On average, it would be 3 drops. And again, shake it, take the liquid, 3 drops under the tongue, or you can put those 3 drops in your navel area, just below the navel, anywhere in the triangle that you form. If you made a line from hip to hip and down to your pubic bone in that triangle, you can put the 3 drops anywhere there on your abdomen. That gives you enough surface area that you could actually put 3 different remedies there at the same time. If you're taking one of the sprays from the essences, as well as, say, the ETS for humans, just leave a few moments in between each of those remedies. Some of you also have the Bush Remedies Gray Spider, or Emergency from the Bush Australian Flower Essences. The Gray Spider is specifically if you feel that you have an entity attachment, or you've picked up what I call a Klingon from one of your clients or students or a friend. And again, just muscle test or pendle. Is it in my highest interest to take this at this time? 1 drop of this can be placed under the tongue or on your 3rd eye. Gray Spider, really helpful, especially with numbers of people around the planet passing over. So we're going to see more and more of that over this coming year. So test yourself daily for Gray Spider. The Emergency Essence, sort of like the ETS for humans, but the Bush Emergency, a little bit different in the sense that also emergencies related to psychic attack, or if you're doing an energy clearing on someone's home, good to test yourself for the Bush Emergency Essence. And on a day when you're feeling out of balance, let's say you're actually physically out of balance, not walking properly, or you're bumping into things, immediately go and test yourself. Take the ETS for humans, the Emergency Trauma Solution for humans, or Bush Emergency for humans first. Then test yourself for Gray Spider or the Fintorn Psychic Protection. Then test yourself for the Rose Essence Kit or the Soul Ray Kit. The Soul Ray Kit is specifically designed to help balance your electrical system during these changes. So just like the Rose Essence 2 Kit, line up the 8 Soul Ray remedies, intuitively pick one, or muscle test or pendle. Take 1 at a time, 1 spray under the tongue. You may take something from the Soul Ray Kit, something from the Rose Essence 2 Kit, and Gray Spider and ETS for humans, so you can take all of those in 1 day. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend testing yourself more than once per day for the Rose Essence or Soul Ray, because your body needs some time to integrate that energy. If you're in an accident, or you're around somebody who has died, or you're in a very traumatic situation for yourself, then you may need to take more than one of the Rose Essence 2 Kit, and you may need to take the ETS for humans more than once per day in those kinds of emergency situations. Then there's also some Young Living essential oils that some of you have purchased. 2 of them are the White Angelica as well as Palo Santo. They're a little bit different in the sense that White Angelica works more on a your energy field moving away from your body out in the world for protection. So if you feel something happening next door or on the other side of the planet and you feel you need more protection, take a drop of white angelica, place it in your palm, and again, shake the bottle. There's a number of ways of taking these. What I like to do is just a little tap on my hand, rub my hands together, take in the essence through your sensory system in your sinuses. Then you can take the essence and literally fill your energy field with the white angelica. I also like to rub it over my heart center. Because it's such a strong essence, I wouldn't recommend taking it orally. Take it more in through your skin and your sinuses. Palo Santo is also for protection. Works a little bit more with meanness, dark forces, etc. So I like to combine the two sometimes. You can also take that, place it in your hand, rub your hands together, take in a big breath of it, and put that in your energy field. Either of them can be used in a diffuser, and be judicial with it. I find that too many essential oils at one time can overexpand the heart and make you very emotional. So you may want to put one drop on your hand of one of them at a time. I also often put it on my hand, rub it on my body, and then place my hands in the bathtub when I'm running the water and take it in that way, again, through my skin. The other one that some of you have that I mentioned a little while ago is the psychic protection from Findhorn. This is an excellent remedy if you feel as if someone in particular is targeting you. There's someone out in the world who dislikes you, or they're upset with you, or there's long-term upset. Psychic protection will help you with that. Or if you move into a new home or environment or workplace and you feel there are some spirits there who are unhappy, use the psychic protection. It can be placed under your tongue, can be placed on your heart center, your third eye, or your crown. So pendle or muscle test those. It can also be placed on a picture. So if you want to have that energy radiated to you all the time, you can take a picture of yourself. You can put it on your altar. Take a drop of the psychic protection. Again, shake it. Place a drop in your hand. Rub your hands together and then use your hands over the picture and holding a strong intent that you will be psychically protected. You could also do that on a picture of your home, a picture of your child, or even on an animal. Some of you have essences for your animals. So one of them is the 5-flower formula, excellent for all animals. Also, there's a human version. And some of you have the Homeo Vet, Rescue Vet. These often work really efficiently by taking a drop. If it's a cat or dog and you can roll them over on their back, you can place a drop right on their abdomen and then rub it into their belly. You may put a drop into their water dish. So those are the best ways to use these essences for animals. So I hope that's helpful. There will be a longer explanation video coming out to teach you about some of the other things like Qigong and spinning and biogenesis, and we will get that out to you as soon as we can. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, you can contact me, janet@janetamari.com, or Evelyn Bernhardt at gmail.com. Thank you. Bye for now.